mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban Excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't tryna go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
Peace.
Welcome
back to another episode of the Urban X podcast.
Yes.
We're live right now.
In the building.
Yes, on a
Monday.
Monday.
In the flesh.
On a Monday.
On a Monday.
Yeah, this is not the premiere.
It's not the premiere. We here.
We're here.
In the flesh. In the building.
I'm saying.
Ready to get this thing crack-a-lacking.
For y'all.
Popping for y'all.
Yo.
Facts.
It's good, man. Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to see Jay Woo. Shout out to my brother Sleepy Ty.
Oh, Jay Woo in the building. My man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Connecticut doing it big.
Facts. Shout out to Janelle in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody
Tip
listening.
Merriweather.
Cincinnati. Shout out to people from the BX. All that, man.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend?
Weekend was uneventful, man. I'm on lockdown.
You missed the good weather outside?
No, I did go out. No, actually, we got on the terrace.
Okay.
And really just hung out there for a couple of hours. Brought the cat out there, the dog. You know what I'm saying? We was just out there doing it up, having a good time. Went and got some drinks and stuff, and it was pretty cool.
It was live in Harlem.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Harlem had to be
no mask. No
everything,
gloves.
just everything raw dog.
Is out there, like nothing, like it was nothing going on.
Yeah, the gig is up, man.
Yeah,
the gig is up. I'm telling you that now.
Had the
gig.
Nutcrackers out.
It was. Oh yeah, that's when you know when the Nutcrackers come out.
Like,
yeah, baby. Yep.
So I don't know how it's gonna last this whole quarantine thing. That's why they gotta just.
Oh no, they gotta come up with a new plan. Like
I saw footage of people in a park, and there was like circles on the ground.
I saw that,
like 6 feet.
Like
but then it was like circles, 30 people in one circle. Oh, y'all are stupid.
It's no way they can keep pulling this off.
Yeah,
because people are just like, yo, and your man Cuomo's bugging. He ain't opening up the beaches. Everybody else opening up their beaches.
Yeah, so I'm tired of everybody treating Cuomo like he's our damn parent. Like, yo, if y'all don't get in, Cuomo never gonna let us out. Like, who the hell is he? You know
what I'm saying? Shit, I'm going out.
But whatever.
But
shout out to Denver in the building.
Yeah. We are at the point now where you're just gonna see this thing gradually unfold, and people gonna be like, wait a minute, only 2% people technically died. I'll take my chances.
Yeah,
I'm going out. I'm going to the beach. And
then now what you're seeing a lot of businesses just revolt and say I'm opening. You're seeing a lot of businesses also use loopholes around the essential, what is considered essential.
Yes.
Work. And
Freddie P, thank you so much.
Thank you for the donation, man.
And appreciate all the help too.
So I feel like a lot of people are just going to try to find loopholes around, because what companies are doing, I saw some companies like they're selling like masks and stuff like that. like in the front of their store to go in
to make it seem like they're an essential.
Yeah.
They're here for mass while you're here to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Or get whatever you want to
Yeah.
get. Absolutely. I mean,
I don't see this lasting too much.
no, this can't, because I'm going to tell you, one steady week of like 75, 80,
It's a wrap.
it's really a wrap.
And then New York, Cuomo, all this talk Cuomo was doing about he wanted to close everything. He had alternate side parking this week.
Yes. Because now they got to get their money back.
What the hell?
No, they got to get their money now. So that's what the whole, social distancing arrest was really about. Besides harassing black people. Appreciate that.
Aunt C.
Yes, appreciate that. Because these are revenue agents.
Yeah,
So they got to
yeah.
kind of get that money up. You know what I mean? So they're going to start ticketing you for all kind of weirdo stuff. And, so I will give de Blasio a little bit of credit for telling the police to leave people alone.
But yeah, he had no choice.
He
it
had
was
no-
just
but-
so
but it-
obvious.
but
It was
at
like
least-
97% to like
But at least make it official.
Yeah.
Leave people alone, bro.
Yeah.
Don't run up on somebody that ain't got no mask on. You know what I mean? Come on, man. So glad that's over with.
that's in local news.
Yes, in
You guys
local
don't-
news.
you guys don't care about that.
No, I'm pretty sure wherever you are,
Yeah.
you're dealing with your version of this craziness. You know what I mean? So
There's a strip club in Wyoming that opened back up with a mask on, clothes off party.
mask on, clothes off.
Yeah, strip club.
Whoa. That's tough.
Yep.
That's tough.
Somebody said that by the time clubs open, they're gonna say, "Yo, if you survive that COVID, make some noise."
Make some noise, son. If you survive the COVID, son, throw your hands in the air and shit.
Yeah.
Facts. Appreciate that, David Emmons. Appreciate the support and Cash App.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So yeah, no, that's what it's gonna boil to. But you got to get creative. Somebody had a drive-through strip place where you can get your food. So you order your food.
Yeah.
You go through a slow drive-through.
yeah,
Clapping some ass on the poles.
on the drive.
On the drive-through. Clat that. And then when you get to the other end, you pick your food up. You got to get creative. One little restaurant over here, the Bronx Burger House, right? They had a DJ out on Saturday.
Right here.
Yeah, son. They had a DJ out on Saturday rocking a little bit. And they were serving these pre-served drinks and hurricanes and all that.
Oh.
And because you got to remix what you're doing.
Or you can set your business on fire and collect the insurance money.
Yeah, I heard that's what happened.
Yeah, on 125th yesterday.
Allegedly in Harlem,
Yeah,
right?
big fire. Big fire happened on 125th across the street from the State Building, Adam Clayton Powell
What up, Domain?
building.
Peace.
It was good. And then it like burnt like completely. Like
Now, how does that happen?
Everything's supposed to be
Nobody in there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been closed for
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah.
And it just burns on fire. That sounds like insurance
Sounds
money
like
to me.
insurance.
But you ain't going to get away with that. Them investigators, son, they good. They good at what they
Yeah.
do. They real good at what they do. So let's get this thing started. Fish.
All right.
Thank you.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So we have this is being our Monday show. We have an overarching theme here.
Yes, on Monday's show.
On Monday's show, every show we're gonna either have a statement we want to talk about or overarching question we want to talk about. So in wake of a lot of these things happening, the Ahmaud Arbery thing happening, COVID, people losing their jobs, Sean Reed thing, which we will talk about some more, and even Malcolm X's birthday being tomorrow, May 19th, right?
Yes,
the 18th
yes.
right now. So we wanted to ask the question, what happened to black leadership, just in general, in total, right? We're not singling out people, you might have seen the thumbnail, but we just in total, like what happened to it?
I think that's a great question. No matter what your disposition is on what's considered black leadership.
That's a good question, too.
Right? Because some people say we don't need black leaders or the black leaders have always sold out. All of that stuff and the above is true. But where is it? In our most dire need right now, even if the masses are asses, where is the leadership for the masses? You know what I'm saying? Usually you don't leave the masses out there.
Yeah.
Usually y'all up front either capitalizing or steering people to the vote, to the polls, collecting, asking broke people to give y'all money for, you know what I'm saying, health aid and all of this. And y'all the ones with all the money, which is the weirdest thing to me.
Yeah.
So I don't see any of that taking place. It's oddly quiet, as Dave Chappelle would say.
Yeah.
It's just oddly quiet right now. And we spoke about this last week. Celebrities are generally quiet, besides the verses and all of that, distraction shit. You know what I mean? I don't even see Al out there. Al, is he retired? Is he in the Black Boule Hall of Fame? I mean,
yeah, his jersey's in the Raptors.
His jersey's in the Raptors now and shit. I mean,
well, I've noticed since we've been quarantined at home, even the Twitter activists have been quiet.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Even the Twitter activists have been quiet.
That's my point. Like, everybody has been quiet, and it's making me nervous.
I don't know if it's making me nervous or it's just exposing the platforms we put these people on really stand on nothing.
Okay, that's a great way of looking at it.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a great way of looking at it.
A lot of the commentary, the slick tweets, the clapbacks that, Trump supporters, the MAGA people, a lot of that is for show, and by the time we really need it, because right now it's put up time.
There we go. It's put up time.
And you're not nowhere to be.
Anytime, any other time, y'all jumping out in front of stuff that don't even need you to jump out in front of. Y'all always out in front and things of that nature. And it becomes to the point where, like, where are we at now? Mm-hmm. Where's this so-called leadership? Or is this exposing, like you said, we truly didn't have leadership? Those who of a different mindset really don't need leaders.
Right.
We understand the concept, but I'm always thinking about what the masses always need somebody, whether it's, I don't even see no religious leaders. Right. I don't even see them telling you, God has got this. You know what I mean? Usually God has got this, or they like, we waiting for the corona and then God's gonna come back. I mean, so there's so many different avenues, and I don't necessarily say it's a bad thing, but it's revealing. We're in a time of revealing, and this quiet time is give you a chance to really take inventory of everybody. Like, wait a minute, I don't see Jay-Z, and I don't see nobody.
He's usually the first one to try to get in front of something.
You know what I'm saying? And put his name, because that's how you keep your name out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember Bobby Hemmett telling me one time, these people were just walking, and Jesse Jackson just jumped the line and started walking with them. You know what I mean? And because he always liked to make sure he's out in front being seen. He had nothing to do with nothing. And Bobby peeped how this is how he's always.
Gotcha.
So you begin to associate him with leadership.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? It's a few names you just associate, like Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson with, police brutality, things like that. That guy Crump.
He's the new guy. Crump.
He's the new guy for these police shootings.
For these police shootings. He's the one, when you see him, but paycheck.
It bugs me out because he never wins. So it's just like,
what is winning?
For him, right?
What's winning?
Yeah.
Winning is that bread.
Yeah.
Your child, miss. Your child is gone.
Yeah.
We can still win this. Wait, what? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's how you get out in front of them paychecks.
Right.
Because, again, and I'm not being cruel about it, your child is gone. So when you go to the court, you want justice, right? Mm-hmm. And they're gonna get off because they work for the state.
Yeah.
And we're gonna still pay you because we was wrong.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do.
This is a whole big game.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do in the Brianna.
That's what they're gonna do in most of these cases.
For sure. I don't know about the.
No. That Aubrey dude might.
Yeah,
we got some new details on that.
Yeah,
that might.
Let's. We can get into that because this is going to be a
ongoing about leadership and other things.
So the Ahmaud Arbery thing, right? So
you are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Al Sharpton has a show every day on Urban View. Yeah. He's so thin I can't see him though. But
that's funny.
I'm here every week.
That's funny. But there's new footage coming out of a bunch of people coming in and out that house.
Yes.
At nighttime, during the daytime.
Little white kids. They're probably going in there smoking weed. Yeah. You see a little clubhouse or something where you go and chill and ain't no adults around. Come on.
They found out that the guy who was recording was actually the one chasing Ahmaud.
Yes.
Which we said, it
didn't make sense. His story just, you know how you just sit there and go, that doesn't make any sense. You just happen to be filming and decided to bring this tape
And then
forward.
if he's running, and then even just the logic, he's running from them. It didn't make no sense why they were waiting there for him.
Exactly. That made no sense. Made none. So what he tried to do is get out ahead of that story.
But why the hell record it?
They probably thought they was going to be white people.
True.
They probably think they was going to get away with that shit.
One of the sisters actually posted a picture on Snapchat of Ahmad's body on the ground where the cops were trying to investigate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just more like symbolic lynching stuff.
Lynching,
like,
right.
Like when they had Mike Brown's body out there for
that's
hours.
what they, and that goes way back to when they would literally be lynching us, and there would be people around watching this like this is an event. They have no kind of remorse for any of that kind of stuff. So now I'm hearing there's a cop involved too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. I don't know all the details. The people in the chat may know.
I heard about
not
that.
only about the dude filming, the two McMichael brothers and son, but there's a fourth person who was a police officer who's also involved, and they said he was chasing him for 4 minutes. Do you know what it's like to run for your life for 4 minutes?
Yeah.
That is an eternity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad more and more details are coming out, and I hope it's enough to get this family justice. But what is justice now?
Yeah.
Are they going to send these men to jail and she get paid, or do you want to?
The mother was like, she want the death penalty for them.
I heard.
That's way different than the Botham Jean.
Yes.
Giving hugs out.
Giving hugs out, right?
She was like, nah, I want the death penalty.
I want the death penalty for this because this is a modern day lynching.
Yeah. And then I also wanted to talk about, remember
Marvin E Scott, thank you.
Oh, thank you for the donation, man. Remember we were talking about how like they might paint the case in favor of
right.
That's all kind of unraveling.
Well, the new evidence for me, and this is why a lot of times, because we do a podcast and we don't have all of the details because all of the details are not readily available. Yeah. So don't shoot us for trying to get out in front of a story from time to time and share with you what we know. And that's why we always rely on our comment section to fill us in on stuff we don't know as well.
Facts. We appreciate y'all.
The more and more this develops, more and more things come out.
Yeah.
The police report, the statement given by,
what I will say, even with this info, it's not going to be an open and shut case.
Oh, it's never open and shut case.
Not going
because my job as the lawyer is to show you why it's not an open and create doubt. That's all I need to do is create doubt, right? And find somebody in a lie. You know what I'm saying? Find a few people in the lie. How that dude gonna go on CNN with his wife talking about I ain't had nothing to do with my life is being threatened. I'm living inside my car. I only wanted to do the right thing by giving up the tape. I don't know the McMichaels. I don't know none of them. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And you thought that was gonna fly? And you live in the same neighborhood and y'all probably at the same barbecue, you know that wasn't gonna fly.
And then even the owners of the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. They were saying like, yo, like this is horrible. It just shouldn't have happened.
Right. And I heard even the detective or somebody sent them some text messages saying, watch out for this or watch. So it's a lot of things that are gonna uncover, but the case is never fought in public opinion. So it has to go through the logistics of the court system. But I think this has swung in Aubrey's favor.
Yes, just a bit.
Just a bit. Mm-hmm. If I'm putting my money down, I'm saying Aubrey and his mom's got a good case. Better case than I thought they had last week when it seemed just a little sketchy how they was going to paint it. Not necessarily what happened, how they was going to try to paint it.
And I also, again, sometimes the amount of time between the case and the trial has a lot to do with it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So right now the time is working in his favor, his family's favor, because more and more is coming out. They're showing white kids coming out.
Yes.
At night, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Which solidifies that everybody could have been there. Anybody and everybody could have been in this particular house.
And then y'all chasing for 4 minutes. Y'all left that part out the first time y'all spoke about this.
Yeah. 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like a mile or something.
That isn't people run miles in 4 minutes.
Like, you got to be really good.
You got to be blazing, but that's a while.
But when you running for your life,
you running for a while.
Shit, you running on adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? When you're running for your life. Shit. You know, so these things happen.
And guys, like I've been saying, do not let these black conservatives who are just only there to rile you up get you mad. Like the new guy, Brandon Tatum, he was actually the guy in the video talking about how he feels like the cops will get off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's a black former cop, black Republican.
Yeah.
And he'd be the main one. I started doing research on him. He'd be the main one trying to, he said like Amber Geiger got railroaded when she went into,
Wow.
Yeah, he's one of those.
He's one of those.
He's one of those. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He one of those.
Exactly. So, you want to talk about the Sean Reed stuff?
Let's get right to it.
A couple weeks ago, we spoke.
Alien Man, thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you for the donation. We spoke about Sean Reed, right? He was on his Facebook Live. He was in a high-speed chase with the cops.
Yes.
Got out, got tased, got shot 15 times, something like that. Cops said he's going to need a closed casket, all this stuff. And then...
that's like they hunted him for sport.
Yes.
You know, when you say stuff like that, it's like, you know, let's chase this nigga down and let's kill him and he going to need a closed casket.
Yeah.
Great job. Continue.
Right. So they released footage from his Facebook of him recording himself like driving around at night, shooting his gun at people's houses.
Yeah, that disturbed me.
Yeah.
That really disturbed me. Not to suggest that he deserved to die like that, like a dog in the street, because I don't know when that tape was done. You know, again, who knows? Maybe he was shooting blanks out the car.
Sure.
We don't know what the situation is, but it led me to say that maybe he had some mental issues. You know, you fight these wars. They train you. They big you up to be a killer. They send you somewhere to kill women, babies, and then you come home and they want you to forget all that shit. Mm-hmm. And so sometimes you get caught in between worlds. So that post-traumatic situation, but because you can tell his adrenaline, he didn't fear death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could tell he was like, yo, this is what it is. So that whole process was disturbing. But when he was firing the gun out the window, if it was a real gun, that did disturb me, because now you putting innocent people in jeopardy, just randomly firing. Well, what if you hit somebody's gamma? Mm-hmm. That's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, I'm going to tell you a Ghetto Cosby story about me going to kill somebody's gamma.
What?
Yeah. These are all true.
Dude, we have a family show here.
Well, I'm just going to share with you the story.
Okay, go ahead.
Huh? After the show? I'm going to tell you on the show.
What are we doing here?
I'm going to tell you a wild story.
Go ahead.
Now, obviously, I didn't kill nobody's gamma, but I was on my way to Queens with my man Al. Long story short, we were going out to his gamma's house, and the goal was he was going to go in the house and by himself, and then all of a sudden we were going to show up and act like we was robbing the place, and they was going to take his grandmother to the bank to get the money while they held the grandfather. Long story short. Now, I thought the whole time he was bullshitting. This is the gist of the story. I thought he was bullshitting. I said, there's no way.
Was I born?
No, you was not born.
Okay.
We were teenagers at the time.
Okay.
But the gist of this story is, so I said, he can't be serious. When we showed up, it was a very nice neighborhood in Queens. The police showed up right away.
Okay.
So that stopped all of that.
Right.
Long story short, 2 weeks later, he actually wound up killing somebody and stabbing them over 50 times, stealing all of their clothes and wearing the guy's clothes in the neighborhood. That's when I knew, oh shit.
He was serious.
He was serious. So I almost killed somebody's gamma.
Well, you almost got involved. So you got to see the way he words these things. We're going to get shut down.
But I didn't do it, y'all. I didn't do it.
You?
I didn't do it. That's the Ghetto Cosby story of the week. Yeah. And you talking about shocked. I said, wait, what? It was on the news. And he ratted his man out who did it with him. So guess what? He would have ratted us all out. Yo, Wayne was there. I could have just been the lookout. Anything. Wayne was there. He was there. Yeah. My man Al.
People you hang out with, bro.
Anywho.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
I'm glad people in the
Natural mermaids. Yeah.
I'm glad people in the comments showed my level of concerns.
Oh, y'all concerned?
Yeah, they are concerned.
Well, listen, it's up to me to give you my whole story.
Fine.
You know what I'm saying? My ups, my downs, my joys, my pains. And every ghetto story is not a funny one. Some of them are real stories. That's a ghetto coffee story.
Oh, thank you, Zach. Zach, I don't know how to say it last time, but thank you for the donation.
Yes.
So, what I've read this story about. It was on Hot 97, so I don't know how true it is, but it was on Hot 97. It said that Obama is on his way to be the first former president to become a billionaire.
That I can believe.
I didn't even know.
I can believe that because his mother's father,
yes,
his grandfather on his mother's side, I heard was already caked up with cash. And all of these presidents are related. You know what I'm saying? Except Trump, which is the weird thing. You know, when they did the genealogy, even Obama because of his white, mother and stuff like that. So I heard that his grandfather is and I heard he inherited that bread. Okay. You know what I mean?
Well, he definitely inherited money, I think, when he went to law school, Harvard Law.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So with that also being said, Vincent, thank you.
Thank you for the donation.
Just got here, big ups, Malcolm. Bye, peace.
Thank you, man.
And then he probably invested in some other things.
Well, I know once he retired, he was making bread for his speeches.
Right.
And then he signed a deal for Netflix with him and his wife for like $60 million. Mm-hmm. And then I read somewhere he signed another deal for $50 million. So
then he get $15 million book advances.
Book advances, him and his wife.
He get $1 million appearance when he goes to speak
at these schools.
These schools. So that's far from $1 billion. But when he already had money, probably invested in stocks and other things, I would not be surprised. But he's going to jail.
You think so? Obamagate. So for the people, because I didn't fully understand what Obamagate was.
Right.
But apparently when he was still a sitting president, and I think when Trump was coming in, him, Biden, a few other people from that administration got the FBI to try to look into Trump, and this with this whole Russiagate and things started. And apparently that's illegal.
That's illegal.
That is illegal.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they about the unmask of Michael Flynn.
The whole piece is going to get unraveled.
And then, which is the crazy. I was watching the news. The craziest thing about it is the whole Russia stuff turned out to not be true. So but this is true. You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all conspiring to fabricate this is true.
Yes, it's true.
Which is wild.
This is a wild story. Rep. One NYC. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yep. So that's what's going on, and I'm only kidding. I don't know what his disposition. I'm talking about Obama.
Yeah.
I don't know what his disposition is, but if what I'm hearing is true about him and them other people, this ain't good.
Yeah.
This ain't good.
Yeah, I saw a video today of Stacey Abrams on, I think it was Good Morning America with Joe Biden, and I guess she thought he was going to announce
the announcement
that she was going to be his VP. Nope. You could see her face drop as the conversation was going. I was just like, Dizam.
All these presidents are wealthy. Exactly. Future 5001. I'm sorry. I heard us doing his... Yeah. I mean, we know the story. We know what happened with old boy. It was a fleeting moment that looked good. That was it. Zion real estate agents. He a free Mason. The veil is lifted. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Smoke room or what is that? Ballroom Barry. Steam room Barry.
You keep messing up his name.
I mess up his name all the time.
Every week.
Shower house Barry. You know what I'm saying? Bathhouse Barry. There it is, bathhouse.
Well,
bathhouse
speaking on leadership, I feel like as black people, we have connected too much of our identities into people who are supposed to be our black leaders.
Yeah, explain.
If you want to go into that, because we developed, I feel like, a certain like cognitive dissonance when it comes to people we just admire, like Obama. Like if you want to be honest, he's very clean as a president.
You really
as a
can't get no cleaner than that.
You know what I'm saying? Articulate, smooth. But so you you try to coincide that with being a president. So you think that's
not only that, you coincide that with being honest.
Right.
That's what you call a salesman.
Right.
You know, when the salesmen show up and they clean and they speak well, they look good, they can sell you anything. So we got Soul Hope.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. And
that's what he ran on.
That's what he ran on, especially the second election, if I'm correct. Right?
Yep.
So, but even then, it gets to the point where we can't even hold them accountable for anything, because it just seems like you are going against the whole black community if you do.
Absolutely. But you have to decide what your position is going to be. Is it truth, or is it just ride with you because you're black?
That's what it seems like. It's what some people's disposition is.
Yeah, but that's never been my disposition. I mean, to a certain degree. I'm not. I told you, I'm never gonna take Leo Cohen over Dame Dash.
I get what you mean.
I'm just not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. In general, when we weigh in what truth is, you know what I mean. And so the balance of that, and what you're in office to do, and what you actually do.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And we can't hold you accountable because you've been put on such a grand pedestal that you can't even go, yo, this dude ain't do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How dare you?
People get offended when we talk about him. And
absolutely.
But it really just bugs me out. And then a lot of people are just voting for Biden off the strength of Obama.
But that's been the pot, especially Democrats, right? That's been the policy for 400, well, not 400 years. We ain't been voting for 400. But you know what I mean? As long as we've had the opportunity to vote, it's always been just go with the Democrats because they're going to give the most handouts. And Biden will get a certain amount of votes just on that because you got to get Trump out.
That bugs me out too.
Got to get Trump out.
That bugs me out too.
Got to get Trump out at all costs. Listen what the lady who represents the rapist, the victim said. She said, I believe you.
Yeah, but
I still got to get Trump out.
Yeah.
Like, he probably touched you, smelled your hair and all that shit, but
then you know it's crazy too when it comes down to like just politically, right? A lot of this isn't politics. It isn't Democrat, Republican, because a lot of these super wealthy people, like if Obama's about to be a billionaire, that means he's been using
Chief Woo-ha. Appreciate you.
He's been using, tax laws that super wealthy people will take advantage of you. Always. That Republicans are.
That's what they know
championing. For. So you get what I'm saying. So it's just like this is all for show.
All of it's for show.
The Clintons are rich.
Super. I can't believe you said their names.
Oh, facts.
But you said their names in a nice way.
Yeah. Right. Technically,
because they're dangerous. Yes.
Yeah.
But again, most of these people.
And then again, if you want to be real, if you want to get even further down, right?
Teach.
Since 2016, since 2016 and now, I guess besides the pandemic, right? What's going on? What has happened to black people that has been a major shift downward? In the 8 years Obama was president, it was a gang of police shootings. The whole Black Lives Matter movement started during his presidency. When
I said to people, show me when it's ever been different, no matter who's in office, they get quiet. They get oddly quiet.
That's just...
So this is why I'm saying I don't play the politic game, because show me one president, I don't care who the president is going to be, outside still looks the same. You see some people put at that meme in 1985, this is what the hood looked like, and this is what the hood still looks like. So where is the change, unless you're going to make that change for self? And you got to do for self. You know what I mean? And all those who do for self, to me, always win.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
And there's going to be obstacles, there's going to be this, but those who have the mindset to do for self, they always find an answer. They always solving problems. They always saying, I don't need no handout. I'm going to get mine off the dirt. Just let me have this piece of dirt and watch me work. Those who continue to just sit back and blame everything that has happened on some figurehead who has no power to begin with, because again, you think the real powers are going to allow you to vote them in and out of power? That makes no
I was trying to explain that
sense
I was
all.
trying to explain that, like, if me and you started a country, right? We just started a nation, me and you.
Wipe your feet and hit that button. Thank you.
Facts,
that's right.
Facts. If me and you started a country, right, and we said, all right, we don't want everybody to jump us because we are tyrants. So let's just have a democratic system.
Yes.
Y'all vote. We'll count them over here.
We'll count the votes and tell y'all who won.
Who won?
And guess what? We win again.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, you really think
it's really that simple?
You bugging.
And you saw it with Jeb Bush. You know what I'm saying? When that was clearly he's like, yo, son, nah.
Recount.
So we count over here
in Florida.
And
my brother is running Florida.
My brother is running Florida, and guess what? I'm the winner. Right?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna allow you to vote me out of power.
You ever have a conversation with just just have a conversation, whoever, just the average person on the street, and you realize I'm gonna let this person have a say in who's running this country.
The country. There you go. Absolutely.
People, like the last election, people were writing in the gorilla.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Some people was voting for the gorilla.
People were voting for the gorilla. People were writing in the Harambe, I think it was. People were writing that in.
Like, you know what? But I get it. Like, look at the candidates.
Yeah.
If they put a gorilla in now, I'd vote for the gorilla.
Jesus.
Just make it funny. You know what? Here's my vote. This is what I think of your voting system. I'm voting for the gorilla.
Yeah.
So, people, in the grand scheme of things, people stay in power for a reason, right? It's because everything else under their power is a farce. If you holding your hope, thinking your vote, and I'm not talking to elderly people because they're hardwired a little different. They're from the civil rights. They really fought for this vote. They were under the illusion that this vote counted. I'm talking to the new people, the people who should know better. New generation thinkers, new paradigm shifters who knows that's just a waste of your time. Don't give it none of your energy. If you think these people are going to let you say, put Wayne in, for that matter, put me in. Shit. Right? It just doesn't work that way.
We don't need him as
president. So, you don't need me as president.
All right, so we're going to go to commercial break. We'll be back.
Yes. All right. How y'all doing tonight? Ladies looking good. Listen, I grew up on hip hop. You guys grew up on hip hop. Skinny jeans, dresses, mumble rap, funny hair, auto tunes. What the hell is that? Purses. Oh my God, this is crazy, man. Listen, you guys have been a great audience. Log on to shopurbanx.com to pick up the latest in urban apparel. I love you. Good night.
And we're back.
We are back.
We have returned.
In the mix.
So, you sent me this video. Somebody else sent me this video from the Urban X community. Shout out to y'all. About, it was this white guy who was showing how the CARE Act that Trump signed into law.
Yeah.
To help, the economy with COVID.
$2 trillion.
Yes.
And change,
with the pandemic and everything like that. Was introduced into the Senate last year.
January of last year. How, Sway?
And
how, Sway?
And it's here now. It's in the law now. So, and then he pulled up a bunch of Democratic, a bunch of official websites, and because when bills like the HR 666, it shows you
the whole process and how it goes.
It gets introduced.
It gets passed. Yes,
stuff like that through the whole thing, and and that's there for you to see.
Peace, Isaiah. Appreciate the support.
And it's there for you.
Yeah, we got that.
We did. It's fire.
Oh,
fire. Yeah.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah,
son. Go get that. Go get that. Oh, go get that. Go get that. Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Because my man Isaiah Bryant hit us with some shay.
Yeah. Oh, look at you.
And I got to show a little support. Yeah. This is my man's joint. I can't pronounce that name.
Nairobi's butter?
Nader Rudy and butter whipped cream.
Fire.
Anyway, this is fire. Okay?
Cucumber
It smells good.
Amazing.
It's amazing. Absolutely. It's got the lemongrass. This is tough. So shout out Isaiah Bryant for his good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna be showing love to the actual website soon. We talking.
Yes. Joshua Tellington. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the donation.
Appreciate you. So now you were saying.
I was saying that what was I saying? I was talking about how long it takes for a bill to get passed.
Yes.
And then the white guy who was actually showing it, he was showing you how like it's public information. Like anybody
can see it and go get it. Yes.
So that's why people are calling it a plandemic rather, because
than a pandemic.
This must have been in the works.
And it ties into all of those CEOs
who were leaving,
who just took a package and bounced.
Cashed in
and record
liquidated
numbers.
Their stocks and then
so that means you knew something, man.
And then if y'all remember, if y'all go back and watch episode 81, 82, when the guy from Disney, MasterCard, and I forgot who else it was, Salesforce, I think, something like that. Mm-hmm. All three of those CEOs left in the same time, the same day. And they said, "Yo, something is up. They must know something we don't know."
Absolutely.
Lo and behold, like a month later, boom. Quarantine.
COVID. So all of this stuff is connected. I'm also hearing that another phase of this pandemic,
yes,
according to some booklet, is gonna pop off in September or October. So get some food ready. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, yes. From you always get information here and there, so you don't know how deep it's going to run.
Okay.
But this is what I'm hearing, because if this was planned,
right,
and then you saw the event 201,
right,
with Bill Gates
last October,
yeah. Dude, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
Where are we going with this? Where they determining our future just as they see fit. You know what I mean?
And it feels crazy because like we have like no say. It's just kind of like, you don't realize how much power they have until they just say, "All right, all stores are closed."
Right. We shutting down everything. No planes are moving.
Yeah.
No sports. No restaurants.
Yeah.
No this. No that. And stay home.
They talking about bringing NBA back with no fans. Like I don't.
The NBA back with no fans.
I don't even want to see it.
Like ouch. The fans is where you get your energy from. You know what I mean? That's a pickup game.
Yeah.
You know? Side note, tomorrow.
Philly Bill, thank you for the donation.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Tomorrow night on Black Magic 363, Phil Valentine will be on at 9 p.m. And I believe it's going to be called The Metaphysics of DNA Part 2. And from what I understand, the good doc said he's going to be in his bag.
Okay.
So tune into that Black Magic 363, 9 p.m. tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure Phil will probably also give us an update of what's going on here before he gets into the metaphysics of your DNA and things of that nature. So stay tuned for that. Yes?
Yeah.
So I was very shocked that this bill was introduced last year at this time, and it was only signed this year on March 27th.
They actually sent out another wave of stimulus checks. They're about to approve those.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I bet to get stimulated.
You didn't get stimulated?
I need to get stimulated.
You didn't get stimulated, cuz?
Hit me off, cuz. So this is what we're going and what we're dealing with. This is a pandemic. We too will survive this. You know what I mean? But it is going to change reality as we know it.
It just seems like there's like T's doing right now, there's real time editing happening right now.
Yes.
Because things I don't think went as according to plan as they would have liked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
So
absolutely. So we're gonna stay huh? Oh, are they on now talking about it or?
Oh, see, look.
Oh, they on now? I thought it said Tuesday.
Oh,
okay, my bad.
See, look at you. Trying to sabotage the good doctor.
Oh, my bad. I
trying to sabotage.
Listen, I saw.
He is on now, right? Yep.
Shit. Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Fake news.
I could have swore.
Fake news. Did he say tomorrow yesterday?
No. Let me find it, man.
No, we don't want to hear your excuse now.
No, I ain't crazy.
We want to hear your excuse now. You gave us fake news.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now.
Monday, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Stay with us. And then, reach over and get the recording or something. Yeah.
That's funny. Shouldn't say y'all competing. That was all him, yo. My bad, y'all.
My bad,
y'all.
Yeah. That was terrible. That's terrible, Kenny. That's just terrible.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So, Bill Gates is in the news again. This is like the most he's been in the news ever.
Yeah, he's trending.
Yeah, apparently they accused him of trying to bribe the president of Nigeria. Or Nigerian, like that.
Madagascar, that whole.
No.
Nigeria.
Nigerian House of Reps, $10 million for a speedy passage of his corona vaccine bill. He denies that, but it's probably true. That's how most of those bills get passed anyway. Facts, all of that.
All that stuff is money under the table. Look the other way. Move this along. Accelerate this process. And you don't know what's in half these vaccines anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Facts.
So we don't know what's in half these goddamn vaccines anyway.
Yeah, just don't be first in line.
Yeah, just no.
If they mandated, just don't be first in line for that. You know what I'm saying?
Avoid all of that, and then you got to be able to get rid of those toxins out of your body anyway. If you're in a medical field and you have to take the vaccine or something, you got to be able to flush your body immediately. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, damn, Phil is on now. I was going to say, he's talking about the DNA and shit. Now this is awkward. You know what I mean?
Everybody's looking at you sideways. Looking at us sideways, but I'm saying look at him sideways.
I didn't know. I mean, I would have at least waited an hour or two. Shit, that's the teach.
Sure.
Anywho, we are here. And much love to Black Magic 363 and the elder Phil Valentine, as you already know.
So there was another something with another African nation.
Madagascar.
Yes.
They said the WHO, the World Health Organization, paid or offered him $20 million. To either contaminate their COVID test,
their COVID cure.
Because
they said that they was working on like a holistic cure or something like that. So.
Yeah, trying to get them to pay them to contaminate that. See, because let me see, when black folks, when we get together, the earth provides everything we need. If all disease come from earth, then the cure comes from earth. And them people up in Madagascar cooking that up, and they was like, yo, contaminate that. So we can get these vaccines popping so they can make billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah, I was watching, because I rewatched The Wire recently, and the backdoor political game.
Oh, he said, Nairobi Butters. Okay, yeah, okay. Cool.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. We're gonna talk. But if you see the political games that everybody plays to,
even in the drugs,
but even how drug money funds some of these legit businesses. These legit businesses need to get passed by these politicians.
Dude, it's all one big game. It's all one big game. You think Nicky Barnes wasn't connected in Harlem?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Bumpy Johnson. You go watch the series. Everybody is connected, and everybody want a piece of the pie, and that money talks. You know what I mean? So yeah, that money moves.
Oh, again, black leadership. You see how it's coming all back around.
All back around to black leadership.
So what is considered, because black leadership back then were the figureheads in the community, right? So even though Bumpy Johnson was a drug dealer, people looked at him as an authoritative figure, as a leader figure, so to speak, in their community. So now that's not the case,
Well, now rappers, rappers fill those voids, or supposed to fill those voids.
Yes.
And they still do for the wrong reasons now. Mm-hmm. Because I told you, any rapper that's connected to a corporation can't help you.
Right.
Because he's got to think about he's got to get permission to come out and be an activist.
Yeah.
Unlike I received a lot of flack last week. So I got to clarify some things. People said I was on the West Coast's case.
Oh, yeah. You blame the West Coast for everything.
Let me clear that up.
The West Coast for everything.
Yep. KRS One. The P is free. Because the crack costs money. Coogee Rap talk like sex. Slick Rick, Lottie Dottie treated like a prostitute. There's a Go See the Doctor. There's a bunch of East Coast songs that said some nasty things. I love my West Coast brothers because they show me a lot of love. It's just that when I began to chronicle, how blatant NWA, they just was. There was no chaser.
Yeah.
Put it like that. It was just raw, no chaser, and it really shook up the world. So, side note, I had to kind of throw that in to clean that up
That was
because
funny.
I love my West Coast. So now, what was I saying now?
I forgot what you were talking about.
What were we talking about?
Just now. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
We were talking about
Leadership.
leadership, yes.
Right. So the rappers now.
Rappers.
If rappers are connected by corporation, then they're useless to you because they literally have to get permission.
Well, that's
they
why-
sign these contracts, and in the 80s and 90s, all across the board, there was at least a true attempt to come out and voice your opinion for your community.
That's probably why everybody's so skeptical when LeBron comes out to say something when Jay-Z comes.
Because
it's why?
Nike, Pepsi, all of these corporations. So LeBron, but these corporations are not crazy. So they know, let LeBron say a few things, it'll appear revolutionary. And it ain't nothing revolutionary about the shit he talking.
Kaepernick with Nike.
His action, building his schools and all that, I'm with all of that because somebody's got to do it, right?
Somebody's got to build the school.
Somebody's got to build the school somewhere, right?
Somewhere.
So, but in terms of even LeBron knows it's only certain things he gonna say.
That's a fact.
He got up on that China shit, and they said, "Come here, little nigga. You better apologize about that China shit you said." He got up and said, "If ain't no fans, I ain't playing. Come here, little nigga. Bring your ass over here, little nigga. You best to apologize about that shit you just said." So even he knows there are limitations to what he can say because he's strapped. The real hip hop artists who weren't connected to anything could say anything they want, and they usually represented, the people. Prior to that, drug dealers did that because at least drug dealers was handing out money and turkeys and shit.
But that's why it was so obvious when Kaepernick was doing his thing. I'm like, okay, so he's obviously getting money from Nike, and then
I told you never to say that goddamn name on my show again.
My fault.
I'm only kidding.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was even more clear then.
Yes.
I was like, bro.
So everybody is bought today. You know what I mean? And, even us.
We bought?
We here on YouTube, we can't say
True.
everything we want, right?
True, yeah.
So even us, we got to run it through this filter because we built a cable network and nobody came. Because we was trying to get off this so we can rock with you and say what we want to say because Black Dot got a lot of shit to say, right? So even us have to play by these certain YouTube rules because this is the second largest search engine in the world. Yeah. So I cannot negate it.
And the first one is Google.
And the first one is Google, who owns this YouTube one. Yeah. So we got to be in the mix. Free world boss.
Thank you, bro.
You a champ. You heard?
Yo, listen, when things open back up, man.
Oh, we coming up and we coming to break bread.
When things open back up.
We definitely coming to break bread. So, you understand my point? So
what is considered new leadership now? Because I see a lot of people on YouTube claiming to be leaders in the community, and they throw out things that are really unquantifiable that they've done, and maybe in social media that works. Now maybe that,
but
gets
not in actual. Well, what is?
Because like they'll say stuff like, "Yeah, I keep people out of jail. Like, I can only take your word for that."
Right.
I kept this many boys out of this school. Like, I can only take your word for that. I can't really.
But you also have to consider nobody's on the streets anymore.
True.
Right.
True.
So, or not as much as we used to be. So we had to adapt and adjust. So this platform is a way to at least have a voice.
Yeah.
And, if you can help somebody, then that's great. But don't tell me you're a black leader because you on YouTube twice a week talking shit. That's not what black leadership is. Right. So we're just trying to use this as an outlet to express how we feel and share our opinion and get your opinion on how things going. I'm always big on you got to lead yourself.
Yeah.
Always, because this way, if you fail, the only person you can blame is self. I'm not going to blame somebody else who led me down here to do something and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Dude, that's on me. You know what I mean? So I'm always big on Stop trying to take on more than you can. Because I see some of these dudes, yo, I've been lifting up the black nation. Really? Like where? That's ego talking, right?
Yeah.
So forget all that. Just lift yourself up.
That's why I think I'm more impressed with community, like your individual. Like
Anthony Garland, you right. Nike funds both sides of
That's
everything. Yeah,
I'm more big on like immediate community leadership,
right.
You get
because that's tangible.
We can see that. You know what I'm saying?
That's very tangible. We could do something about that. And I even said that about politics. Like local politics where you can go into an office and meet your congressman or meet the assemblyman of your district and say, listen, we need clean parks. Yeah. Because we used to have somebody, we used to be plugged in, on my old neighborhood and get everything we want because we was in the office. Like, listen, we need this. We need that.
When I was working at the DOE, we used to get letters from like Gail Brewer, like the president, like the local politicians from Manhattan and Bronx and things like that. And the letters we would get were so late from when the actual complaint was filed in. I'm just like, I would have to look up the case. Like, wait, when the hell?
When did that happen? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just like, okay, you're only doing this to really say that you did something. You know what I mean? A lot of it is for show.
Yes.
And
yes, absolutely.
Like, so what's the point at that? You know what I mean? At that point.
So if I was to define new leadership, it's that everyone has to be responsible for their destiny. Everyone has to hold themselves accountable. Now, that does not mean in any shape, form, or fashion that certain individuals are shining lights.
Right.
That can be full examples for you. Like, okay, but the minute you tell me follow you over here, all bets is off.
Yeah.
All bets is off because your government already has counter programs 50 years for that. They know how to split organizations, infiltrate organizations, put this one against that one. All of that's, they have fun doing that now. That is so easy. And now they're doing it online.
Yeah.
You got internet agents and
it's way easier to do it now.
Yeah,
like,
they just get a cup of coffee, log in and create, dissension amongst the people. It's very easy to do now, and you could be more anonymous. See, back then you might be able to identify who the agent was in the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yo, I ain't never seen that dude before, or this dude has been coming around lately. Nobody knows who he's connected to. So eventually, if you rewind the tape, going back to Malcolm X, because his birthday's tomorrow. If you rewind the tape, you probably can find who the agent was, or say, oh, damn, I knew this dude. He didn't look right, or you know what I mean? Because the beautiful thing about the lectures we used to do at LIU and Brown Chocolate Cafe and all of them places, we generally had the same audience. And it was a very intimate audience of 100 to 200 people. And if you brought somebody with you, then we go, okay, rarely did individuals just show up.
Yeah. You
look out of place. We kept our eye on you. You know what I mean? So, but now that's gone. So in our chat now might be 3-4 agents. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right? So that's where it is now. And I think the newer generation is trying to find their way, but they are not accepting what we accepted. Like, this person is going to lead me. Now, no disrespect for your religious leaders that you rock with. That's on you. But I'm just saying true leadership has always been something that has to be innate.
Well, right now, it just feels like every time somebody tries to come out in front, they just expose themselves. You get what I'm saying? Prime example, when Byron Allen came out, and he went in the Breakfast Club, he was talking about the civil rights case and Supreme Court case, and it literally took 2-3 interviews to get everybody behind him. Everybody was just like, yo, we gotta get up on this.
Yes, including us.
And then we just kind of stopped hearing from him, hearing about it, hearing anything else, and it was just like, damn.
And it was gone.
It was like, okay, was you hitting these platforms only to get people riled up behind your cause?
What else could it have been?
Right.
You come to the streets, you rile the people up to get behind you, because in the grand scheme of things, it does affect all of us, the law that was trying to be passed, but it was there, he was going to benefit from it immediately.
Directly, yes.
Directly, you know what I mean? So he used our energy, he tapped in, he said all the right buzzwords, all the keywords, went on the Breakfast Club, you know what I mean? And
brought heat.
Yo. You know what I mean? And that galvanized the situation, brought awareness, because even I was like, yo, we need to get behind this to find out what this is. And then he was gone. I saw him at front row of the Laker game.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So.
Yeah.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Well, tomorrow, May 19th, is the solo return of Malcolm X.
He would have been 95?
95.
Wow. You think he still would have been around?
I don't. He'd probably been stressed out by 70, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yes.
That was a rough life.
That was a rough one. Rough one.
He'd probably been stressed out. That'd probably killed him.
So when you think of Malcolm X, I know it's your namesake and all, but what do you think about his work, what he meant, and how we can honor him tomorrow? And
So when I think about him, I think about just him being unapologetic about where he stood. He was a very principled man, and I think that inspired me more than anything. How just disciplined he was in his studies, and even his transition from when he started to the last year of his life. There's a whole book titled "The Last Year of Malcolm X." I think it's a great read. I had to do an assignment on it, and it just shows nobody is above evolving.
Yes.
Even if you are the most disciplined man in the world, like there are certain aspects to your politics that you may want to tweak. Make certain aspects of your beliefs you want to tweak. Because we were talking about voting and not voting, and then somebody said, "Well, you're named after Malcolm X. You should go listen to his speech, The Ballad or the Bullet." I'm like, okay. Yeah, at that time, that's how he felt.
Yes.
About voting.
Yes.
And then if you do some research and do some digging, you understand that his politics and his beliefs and the whole system had changed as well. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
When I think about him, I also think about him and Martin. To be honest with you, just kind of the last time there was true independence. In activism or in black leadership, like there was true kind of like I think that was it. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Corporations, COINTELPRO, that was just like the height of FBI and CIA trying to infiltrate what there was, and now it's kind of like it's built in. You know what I'm saying? These organizations are built into any organization I think that pops up at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We try to liken everybody with a slick tongue, anybody with a real wit, intelligence about them to Malcolm X or Martin. In when you go back and see how ahead of their time Malcolm was, it's insane.
Yes, it really is.
And
really
how many of his speeches right now ring super true.
Still resonate. Yes.
You're just like, yo.
Yes.
You know yes. So how about you?
Again, the discipline. I'd never met a man so strong. But was weak at times,
right?
Especially when he was vulnerable during his last days, and people said, "Well, he snitched, he did this and that." You got to understand when your life is on the line and you got babies. There's we all have a soft spot for things of that nature, but his intelligence, like you said, is unwavering. He showed no fear to the white man ever.
Right.
You know what I mean? He told him to his face he was the devil. The fact that he didn't start out this way. He started out as Detroit Red, and he went through his trials and tribulations. Is always a sign that there's time that we can all grow. His time with the Nation of Islam, you know what I mean? And what he learned under the tutelage of Elijah Muhammad. All of these things, when I think about an individual, who represents all of those things, I think of Malcolm X and what he was trying to bring forth for his people. You know what I mean? And that he truly, truly loved. And it was evident that he loved, and his beautiful daughters. And again, if he was still here, what would he see? What would he, you know what I mean? How would he see the world now?
I always think
because
about that
he was
stuff.
going through another phase when he got to Mecca and realized other things that he's got to work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? We be isolating ourselves a lot. You know what I mean? And he's saying, I don't care if you Christian or this, that. We have to put our religious beliefs aside because we have a common enemy and a common cause. White people can donate, but they can't join us. Right? So he's not.
Why is there white people on our live?
Yeah, why is there white people
This is an Africans only live.
So him understanding these principles, being ahead of his time, but he not perfect because nobody is perfect. but I thought he was the closest to understanding a teaching, following a teaching, and living by those principles. So those will be my words on Malcolm X.
How old do you think it's appropriate to teach my son or to give my son the book, the autobiography?
When did I give you the book?
I was like in the 3rd grade. I was an angry kid. I was into school looking at all my teachers like, you.
Yeah. So I would say about my 3rd, 4th grade. My 3rd, 4th grade.
Yeah.
We can get him kicked up, get him started.
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm
probably
saying? Yep.
Instant books by the time he's.
Yeah, oh yeah. He probably just be like, Dad, I've read the book already.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I read it. I downloaded it in my brain. With all the technology and stuff going on. Absolutely so. Say it again? Oh, somebody's giving some shout outs?
Yeah, they want their birthdays.
Okay, well, send the birthdays too. I'm going to shout you out now. I'm going to shout you out. So big up to Malcolm.
Facts.
For his birthday.
Would have been 95.
95 racks. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, shout out to our birthdays until we see,
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Waco. Blessings. I turn 23 tomorrow. That's what's up on Malcolm X Day?
J.R. Marine. Yeah. Happy birthday.
Okay. Happy birthday to you.
It's somebody else.
23 years. That's a good age. That's a good age. It's a real good age. 23. Got your license. Probably got your first real steady job.
Yo.
Maybe a little girlfriend.
Yeah.
Waco, Texas mayor. He can still send me a birthday shout out. It's tomorrow. Okay.
Shouts out to you. Yo, yesterday I graduated 5 years ago.
Yesterday. 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
And you still stupid.
Whatever.
Yeah. Mayat 528, thank you so much.
Thank you for the donation.
Appreciate that. So 5 years ago?
5 years. I flew.
Wow.
Oh, and also, side note, the 16th, May 16th was our 3-year anniversary of Urban X YouTube channel.
All right, clap that up. We're doing big things. Yeah.
First video you did, we LeVar Ball.
That's the first video I did?
That's the first video we did.
LeVar Ball.
We talking about LeVar
Was
Ball.
I prophetic or is he still around? Did he do the damn thing?
No, it was very prophetic, because people were just like, LeVar Ball is changing history.
Yeah.
It's changing the history for all black people.
Pipe that shit down. Y'all niggas is bugging.
Yeah.
But we started this journey 3 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Thank you guys for being with us the entire 3 years.
We appreciate it.
We've done a lot in that 3 years.
We have.
You know what I'm saying? YouTube channel,
The
blog, podcast.
All that, yeah.
You dropped a book. We started a shirt company.
Yeah.
Jeez, we started an app, a cable show,
Yeah.
a baby. Wow.
Yeah,
Shot
yeah.
the club up. Shit. Damn, a lot's happening.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
A lot can change, man.
A lot can change. A lot can change in real time. You want to get some questions in here? What's going on?
Let's go to commercial break.
Let's go to commercial break first. How
Then we
about
get
we do that? Yes.
Pay these bills.
Yes.
Yo, Artie, can I holler at you for a minute?
Oh, shit.
Pop's tripping. He want me to ask you for the money for that shirt. You know I wouldn't even trip.
What shirt?
The one I sold you. The one I've been asking you about. The one you got on.
Oh, this shirt. I didn't know you wanted the money, homie. I thought it was free. Let me go get the money for you.
I mean, because it's this blog. Me and my dad do Urban Xcellence. It's kind of like both ours. You know, I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
Oh, shit.
My Urban X shirt, punk.
And we're back.
Yeah, happy birthday, Ebony Shantae, I think it was.
Man,
She's 35.
watching that commercial, I had a haircut, clean haircut.
Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
What I would do for a
For-
shape up.
Facts.
For a shape up.
For shape up. So yes, we are back. Let's get into some Q&A.
Yes, that's So get your questions ready. We're gonna talk about something real quick. So the FDA approved some of these tractor trailers that were carrying dead bodies to carry food now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What the hell?
All you gotta do is spray it down with Lysol.
That's it?
That's it.
What?
Dude, you really don't want to know where your food come from, right? You really don't.
Ugh.
Right? You go order food, you be like, just give me the sandwich, man. You know, so yeah.
Yeah, that Chick-fil-A is a banger.
Yeah, that Chick-fil-A is a banger.
It is a banger. I'm not gonna
Make
lie.
you smack your mama. That Chick-fil-A make you smack your mama. So let's get some questions. Any questions in here?
Somebody said I can do some acting. Yeah, he said I'm getting typecast, so I gotta spread out my acting.
Yeah, I'm gonna create some roles for you to kind of, broaden who you are. It's my vision. I see it.
Happy birthday, Karma Cakes.
Karma Cakes.
Karma Cakes.
Karma Cakes. All right, Karma. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Damn, a lot of birthdays coming up. Okay.
Somebody said, Mitt Romney said he and Obama had money over in an island. I would believe that.
Oh, yeah, I would believe that, too.
Yeah.
I definitely would believe that. Yes.
I would believe that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know the tax laws better than anybody. So then it becomes a question. If your living, if your politics don't follow the party you are advocating for, why are you in that party in the first place?
It's a chess. It's all a chess game. It's all a chess game. Put these pieces on the board. We needed Obama.
As far as what?
I'm just saying black people.
Oh, right.
I'm putting my fingers up when I say that.
Okay.
We needed Obama, for us to get hope and keep hope alive and change has come to America. All that old shit, because you got to reset the people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then they gave you Trump.
Yeah.
Them trailer park people needed
what's
Trump.
crazy? You know what's crazy?
They needed Trump.
I think Kelly, what's McCain's daughter's name? She's on The View. Well, whatever her name is, right?
Mm-hmm.
McCain, I forgot her name, but she blamed everything that's happening on Obama because Obama's a black man. Basically, he steered the races, got them angry enough to put Trump in.
Dude,
But
I said that.
Yeah.
I said this set the tone because once white people saw that, and then y'all gonna try to put a woman in there
I
too?
said, oh hell no.
Oh hell no. We gonna put Trump in there.
Yeah.
God damn it, stop this right now. J Bad, thank you. Do you think so-called black Americans need to nationalize? If so, how important is it you feel should we go by more some indigenous? That's a conversation above my spiritual pay grade, J Bad. I understand the whole concept of sovereignty and who we are and indigenous to this land. But to me, there's no treaty, no policy that this European man will ever recognize and respect. That has always been my disposition.
And then it goes down to like the labels. I think that that'll just cause more division.
Yes.
Some people go by more. Some people go by
Native American or this.
Hebrew Israelites, and then the ADOS.
But J Bad in theory,
I get what he's saying.
It's all lined up,
Yeah.
and that's the way it's supposed to be. But again, we are so far removed from that, and I'm just the wrong person to give you the ins and outs. You got to talk to Hakeem Bey, one of them those. You know what I'm saying? Who know the high science of that kind of stuff. But I do agree with you. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Salutations and commencements to the gods and goddesses of the Bowser Foundation. Facts.
Oh, thank you.
Facts.
Thank you so much.
That's a great name.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You heard?
So how do you envision black power, wealth, and influence in the next 5 years? That's a great question. In the next 5 years, I think... me personally speaking, I think a lot of the super wealthy people, the celebrities that we exalt, I think we're going to not look at them.
I think they're about to lose a lot of their wealth over the next 5 years.
First of all, I think they're going to lose a lot of their wealth just off of markets, and a lot of these rappers who you thought were rich, you're going to see the foundation that they were standing on, very shaky. And then because of that, I think you're going to see a lot of people's true feelings towards their community come out, and I think we're just going to bring them down to, we're not going to really care about.
But I also think every individual is going to have a great opportunity to show and expand their own wealth.
Okay.
But you're going to have to qualify and disqualify yourself by your actions. Yes, what you've learned, what you can apply, what intellectual property you can hold on to. So I believe the playing field will be even. Somebody asked, Doc, which album is better and meant more, Dr. Dre's Chronic
2001
or Kanye West?
My beautiful dog too.
Sonically, I must say the Chronic. There's really nothing like it on the planet.
No, 2001.
No, the first one.
No, he's talking about 2001.
Oh, 2001. I think Kanye's album was kind of up there, but they both were such great offerings. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Eesh. But that first Chronic,
the first Chronic was crazy.
Nothing touches that.
That was history. Like that.
Nothing touches that. Even Niggas for Life.
For Life album, yeah,
was one of the greatest produced albums ever.
And they said that, and they all admitted it. Like, you know what's good? That might have been their best. That was their best album. I think that was better than Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah. That was just
And I think that people don't give a lot of credit to Ren's pen.
Oh, Ren's pen is crazy.
Yeah, because he was all over that For Life album.
Yes,
because Cube had left already.
Yes,
and I think
that was his signature moment.
Yeah.
Yes, shout out to Ren, MC Ren. Facts. Kanye West is the best producer of all time. End of discussion. I mean, where's Kanye when we need him in this Black leadership time? I ain't seen Kanye.
It says, can you listen to both of them and do a Hulk on it?
Can I do what?
He said, can you listen to both of them
and do like a Hulk piece on it?
A Hulk question on it. I
could go through something.
Somebody said, I am enrolled in Google IT.
Nice.
Course. Good job. That's what's up.
Nice.
So Malcolm, you have already addressed careers in the future to share with this generation. Have you already addressed careers in the future? I think, me personally, if you read Andrew Yang's book, it's called The War on Normal People. He talks about a lot the War on Normal People, and if you read Deep Work by Cal Newport, they talk about a lot of the jobs now have to be more like knowledge based more than labor.
Yes.
So you're gonna have to need a skill.
All of that physical labor stuff is gonna go out the window. It's gonna really boil down to your skill set.
So like now, instead of a job you have to do, they're gonna have a machine to do it. So why not learn how to work the machine?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how to program the machine or how to.
Even during this whole period now, you're taking courses. I'm taking courses. Wifey's taking courses because there is no more excuse. YouTube University is there for you to acquire levels of knowledge that you could not acquire before. Udemy, there's a bunch of them out there which you can get involved with. Lynda.com, all of these for a few dollars. Dot and Malcolm, what you think about Trump signing a petition to have Fauci fired?
So we said a couple weeks ago that there was definitely something going on between them because they can be on the same press conference. Trump would say something and Fauci would immediately undermine it.
And I saw Fauci with no mask on about 5 different occasions. Then he had a mask on the other day. Yeah. Like trying to, so I got this big game going on. Yeah, it's gamesmanship.
Yeah, it's going back and forth. Trump, and he said that he accused Fauci of trying to play both sides. But the thing is, again, from the people who've been doing the research out there, Fauci is all the way in.
And this young lady
in Gates' pocket.
Yeah, Judy. I forget her name. The whistleblower from Plandemic. She dropped another bomb on him recently.
I didn't listen. I couldn't listen to it.
Yeah. She dropped another bomb.
I'm listening to it
recently. So this is popping. So we're gonna get out of here because I want to see what Phil and them talking about my damn self.
Facts. So thank you guys for joining us.
Yes.
Don't forget to subscribe to the blog. We're gonna actually be redesigning the blog soon.
Yes.
It'll be more user friendly.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast YouTube channel. Don't forget to download the Urban Xcellence app. It's free.
Yes.
It's free. Just download it.
Shout out to Tariq Bay, of course. Taj Tariq.
At the YouTube, at the Google store, at the iOS store, it's free. Download that. Everything we do is on one place on your phone. What else?
That's it.
With that being said, thank you guys for joining. Don't forget to like on your way out, and peace.
Peace. We're gonna head on over to Black Magic 363.
Feel me?
You feel me?